Tesla, Skype, Hotmail, Coinbase. What do these revolutionary companies have in common? Billionaire venture capitalist Tim Draper, who invests in big ideas before they become the next big thing. Now he's traveling the globe to find game-changing startups. Entrepreneurs from 10 countries and 6 continents will share their ideas for changing the world.
There's some entrepreneurs everywhere, and they all have a different approach, and those cultures bring more creativity.
Then 12 finalists will fly to Silicon Valley to compete for a once-in-a-lifetime chance to launch their company on a global scale.
100,000 units?
But only one can walk away with the grand prize. $1 million.
It's go time.
This is a true entrepreneur here.
Meet groundbreaking technology.
We've built Denmark's first flying car.
Meet rejection.
I've seen 15 of these. How are you going to be better?
Meet innovation.
The blockchain is built for trust.
The sky's the limit.
Meet the Drapers.
Taiwan's open for business, and we're going to make sure that that's true. We just arrived here in Taipei. Very excited about the entrepreneurs we're going to meet here. We've got a lot of investments in Taiwan entrepreneurs. We're really excited about it.
Our dream and our goal is to be the gold standard for all sales service products.
Our mission first is to make care easier.
Yeah, we're doing our part to protect this climate.
What we wanted was to promote a better mental health with our product.
What would you do if you won the $1 million from Tim Draper?
I would say finally you do the right choice because we missed it last time. So pick us this time.
I will be really touched. I might even cry.
Then I would thank for the crystal ball, the magic powers.
Actually, we'll feel exciting because this is a good confirm. Yeah, we can do it. We are the best team in Taiwan and around the world.
We're very excited about what Taiwan has to offer. It's going to be great.
Meet the Draper!
Welcome everybody to Meet the Drapers. Whoa, this is awesome. Once again, we are live from somewhere around the world. We are here in Taipei, Taiwan. We got Andy Tang, who is a partner with me at Draper Associates. He's been with me for 20 years, something like that. And we have Tyrone Lee. Tyrone runs Draper Associates in Taiwan. And Andy, what are you going to be looking for here?
I am looking for passion and ability to think big, global.
And Tyrone, tell me, what do you think of the Taiwan ecosystem?
It's the future. I think the decentralized future really unlocks a lot of the potential for a lot of hidden pockets of opportunity.
Taiwan has this freedom entrepreneurs really are attracted to. And we're going to bring on that first entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Well rested. Look good.
Thanks. I had 6 hours.
That's good. That's good.
Which is a lot better than what I've been getting.
You need that.
We actually met through our other co-founder, Nova, who wasn't able to make it to Taiwan. I'm very nomadic. Grew up in California. In 2018, that's when I started moving around to different places, moving around where I'm needed. In the meantime, also working on a lot of my own projects. That's kind of when Black Tech started. I'm working on my own thing.
It's funny how fates took us and how we met in this way. I wanted to do something for myself, but I also know that I have to take care of my family here in Taiwan. And there's always this inner conflict. How do you handle being physically where I want to be, doing technology at the cutting edge in the US, and really caring for my family in Taiwan? And that's why I decided that, if I want to find an answer to it, the best thing to do is to really take control of the directions I want for my career and for the team. You find something that you really like and you keep pushing for it. And it's about time, that people know that we have a product that can really help a lot of trees and a lot of people, and there's this connection.
Since we started it, all the industries around us have kind of converged towards what we're working towards. Everything is pointing us to this direction that we already came up with several years ago.
There's this unknown, so it takes a kind of courage to actually pursue this, to really push yourself, understand like what you want, get comfortable with what you're feeling, and really lean into it.
The momentum is building up, and I think that really inspires us to push hard.
We weren't profitable for the past 2 or 3 years, right? And Ali actually invested some of her, own money into this, and that's what kept us going because there are things greater than us that we have to care for. It's been really difficult, working quietly for the past few months. So for those people that it has been difficult this past few months for them, keep going, because things will get better. It cannot always be that bad.
So this is BlockTag.
That's right.
All right, welcome Ali and Chun. Tell us all about BlockTag.
It feels really nice, to be able to share this technology, this solution, and what it could do with so many people. There was no hesitation. BlockTag's mission is to build a global infrastructure, bridging physical and digital worlds securely. One of our clients is a carbon credits trading company that places QR on trees to record tree data in order to certify carbon credits for sales. Now, paper certificates and online records can be faked. This problem is very common with other scenarios as well.
But they would do that for a tree?
They would, because one tree can be worth thousands of dollars in credits. How do we solve this? BlockTag is an authentication tag system to download and print unclonable tags. When a thing is tagged, each thing has its own unique fingerprint and record. We are working with this carbon credit company to decentralize carbon credit marketplaces as tree NFTs. We also worked with the world's largest label manufacturer to print tags at scale on industrial machines. So what makes us unique? We've actually figured out how to replace sophisticated tag hardware with AI computer vision to let you print tags on any printer. Now we use deepfake AI to digitally alter the original printed tag and predict how photocopied tags will look like. So before the counterfeiters actually have the tag, we can know how it looks like so they cannot fake it till they make it. And our cost is only in the ink and the data storage.
Who's going to care enough to pay you for this?
So we're working with this US company. The fastest way to make money would be through them. If they sell carbon credits, a 1-year subscription, we're looking at around $5,000 to $10,000, and we're taking a commission basis for every authentication that they do.
Adding on to that, trees are not our only market. The bigger vision is that we're going to be a bridge between the physical world and the metaverse.
Has anybody bought your service yet?
Yeah, so it's up and running. We have several MOUs. This one company, they asked us for 60,000 tags.
So how much is 60,000 tags to you? What do you charge per tag?
We were asked with a couple questions that kind of, I wouldn't say derailed, but it changed our focus a lot. So we're not a tag sales company. That's not our vision. Our business model is more about getting everyone to scan the tags, getting more users on this so that we can get that data, right? And half of our data is going to be public data. The other part is the private data on our gateway. Basically, we can see all this other data that we can then sell to the companies that use our tags.
So what Ali talked about—
I see, and those 60,000 tags, that's for the rainforest?
It's actually for cigarettes, but we didn't feel like it's so good to lead with that. I actually meant cigarette as in cigars.
It was like maybe an hour after our actual pitch, and I was like, why did you say secret?
I thought I saw some blank stares from the judges. I didn't know how they would react to it. The other thing that we wanted to make money from was actually from vintage violins. It is made from wood, right? And if you think that a tree is worth thousands of dollars, a vintage violin is worth millions. So the other kind of way we make money is not from large volumes and small margins, but with really small volumes and really large margins.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't understand. You take these tags and you put it on a fake violin, then the fake violin becomes expensive violin?
That's a good question, which is where the identity of the person comes in. Because what we are authenticating is not only the thing, but also the identity of the person and the author of the data.
And you can only print out the tag one time?
Or you can print as many tags as you want, as long as you pay for it.
I think we connected pretty well with Andy. We know that he has experience in blockchain and supply chain. I would love to talk to him more.
We will give a freemium model, so there will be a limit right now. If you go onto our website, you can print up to 10 tags. And you actually have one on your one-pager right now.
You can try to photocopy it and it won't authenticate. Even if you print multiple times the same tag, the one that you activate is the one that will be authenticated. Everything after that will be detected as a fake.
Why do you guys care about this?
But the place where I actually feel at home is actually in national parks, in forests. And I see so many news about this climate change. And I think if there's nothing else that we could do, this is the most honorable thing that this company can work for.
Well, does this save the forest? I mean, you're just tagging the forest.
Well, so that's a good question.
And a lot of people are going to have to walk around with tags to tag the forest.
When I heard that, I was like, oh, he definitely misunderstood what we're actually going for in the bigger picture, and he was focusing on one of our smaller examples, actually. I think the forest got lost in the trees there a little bit.
We're not experts, but what we have learned from our partner, right, is because we cannot verify the authenticity of those carbon credit certifications, a lot of these trees are still being at risk of being cut down.
If this does work, can you build on top of that? Can you actually do something with in terms of carbon trading?
Yeah, so that's a big part of our roadmap. I mean, ideally, we're the infrastructure for that bridge between physical and metaverse. By making this core infrastructure available, we make a lot of other businesses possible.
Terrific. Well, Ali, very creative. Thank you very much for bringing us Block Tag. Thanks for coming to be on Meet the Drapers. Great to have you on the show.
It was pretty good considering we've never actually done a pitch in person next to each other before.
We just rode with the punches and see what's going on. And when she jumped in more, I felt that it's good to let her lead on some of those questions as well.
It was overshadowed by the trees a little bit. Yeah, hopefully the audience can take away a little bit more than that we are targeting a much bigger market.
Okay, so what did all of you think of Block Tag? I think it's interesting and it's going to evolve over time. What did you guys think?
I think that's the promise of blockchain, tracking and identification. Whether or not they've got the right solution, we've got a couple more questions there, but undoubtedly it's a huge marketplace.
I'm embarrassed to say I understand carbon trading, carbon credits, and NFTs, but when you put these things together, I don't quite get it yet. I don't see how you save the trees by tagging them.
So some forester will go around, they'll tag a bunch of trees, they stay there, they're the ones that count toward their carbon credits, so you can go around and you can say, okay, they count.
I see, so you put a tag there so it counts towards the credit.
Yeah, that's the way I looked at it. Now, that's why I was thinking this is an evolving business.
Right, this is the beginning.
It's like this is the beginning. They have this sort of brainstorm. They've got a few applications, but it hasn't hit a customer yet. It's going to be interesting to see where this thing goes. What did all of you think? You can go to meetthedrapers.com, vote, you can play the game. So let's move on to our next entrepreneurs. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
My mother, she passed away 5 years ago. The night before she passed away, there's no signs. It's like a usual night. We have dinner together. But when we woke up, she passed away peacefully on her bed. I have a lot of regrets and a lot of things need to do done for her. Then I start to find out, is there any solution that we can avoid this kind of regret? So that's how I started our product development and the solution. We hope to adopt this solution into the medical facility and eventually deploy to the home. We can prevent this kind of regrets happen again on the other family. We want to make something meaningful to the society. I think my intention was based on her, so I would expect if I can have this product successfully launch all over the world, she will be part of me.
Coming up on Meet the Drapers.
It makes me a little nervous.
Okay, I think I'm too old for this.
Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
Looks like Taipei has really taken off. It's an exciting place to be. Clearly a lot going on.
The ecosystem for the startup is getting more reliable and stable here in Taiwan.
I think Taiwan has a very vibrant atmosphere for startups to do business here because we're open to a lot of new ideas.
The young kids, the young blood, they bring some new thoughts. So
Yes.
that's why we can grow.
We create a dream and we bring them to make a dream come true.
I wouldn't imagine anywhere better than Taiwan to start from.
Ken, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us about StreamTech.
At that moment when I work on the stage, it's just empty in my mind when I need to bring everything I have practiced for. It's my pleasure to introduce SmartCare T60, the medical ART service applied to the medical facility. So we are seeing the problem of aging population and the shortage of human powers. Nearly 50% of the medical facility has low staff issue, and the long-term care service demand is expected to go double by 2050. We create a solution, SmartCare T60, which provides higher safety, better care, and lower cost to the medical facility. There are three key advantages of our solution. First, non-contact. Nothing attached to the patient, nothing on the bed or mattress. The front-end vital sensor was mounted on the ceiling, 3 meters from the patient, can sense the vital from the patient on the bed, including your heart rate, your breathing rate, body temperature, and motions. And there's no camera, there's no microphone, so your privacy is protected. It's continuous vital sensing, 24/7, no battery charge needed. Those vital data will be transferred wirelessly. We provide a dashboard and also have apps they can monitor anytime, anywhere of their patient. Our solution is patented. Also, we have got the Taiwan FDA Class 2 medical device certified this year. We focus on algorithm and AI of a millimeter wave radar. We are the first one and the only one currently in the market. Our mission is to make care easier.
Ken, this is really interesting. I was in the hospital fairly recently for a couple of days. Alarms were going off all the time. I had wires connected to me everywhere. If I could have something like this and it could replace all of that, that would be magic.
Yeah, I mean, that's
But if you're just adding yet another thing that where the alarm will go off, it makes me a little nervous.
Okay. I could say I will address the problem very simply and make my solution also clearly to the judge. So basically, the alert can be customized. They can customize the threshold for each patient's vital sign, so there won't be some false alarm.
How much is this? How much does it cost the hospital?
We are monthly subscription, provide a sensor per bed. So basically, it would be $99.
What do they cost you to make?
Our cost would be like $300.
Who else can make this? It doesn't look like it's super difficult.
We put ourselves a very high standard. We made our solution to be a medical device certified, and that is a huge barrier or entrance compared to other competitors. It's a new technology, and you need to pass the TFDA, so none of them have already passed, and we are the first one. And in the US market, currently there's 2 companies, but they're using ultra-wideband, and we're using the millimeter wave radar technology, which is a new technology released about 3 years ago. So if we can get the FDA approval in next 2 years, we also will be the first in the US market.
Who makes a purchasing decision?
Basically, our target user could be the nurse or caregiver. First, we need to get buy-in by the nurses so they can raise up a request.
So if you start adding more technologies to this sensor, are you going to be able to find more and more things? And would those eventually replace all of these devices?
Yes, I mean, I think to answer your question, eventually we want to replace the traditional equipment.
How many more patients can one nurse service with your technology versus just a standalone? Have you done that analysis or?
I like he asked more about a technical question. I wish they can ask more technical question. In the traditional way, they can take care of a temporary patient during the night shift, but with our solution applied, they can take up to 20 or even more.
Why is this important to you?
The reason I'm doing this product is because the story of mine is about my mother. She passed away 5 years ago. The night she passed away, I live upstairs, but I didn't know that until the other morning. So I'm thinking about, is there any solution that can help me to resolve this kind of issue for other family?
Oh, so you're thinking this might end up being in the home?
Currently, we just apply to a medical facility. Later on, we will apply this solution to the home usage.
Terrific. Well, Ken, thank you so much for coming and being on Meet the Drapers.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I'm too old for this. For $1 million, that's I need to work hard for that. I just do my best for the presentation, and I hope my mom can bless me up there. Yeah.
That'll be fun to see, having the ability to have a monitor that doesn't touch you.
I think this is a tremendous idea, and I think it marries a lot of the strengths that Taiwan has. Actually, Taiwan has an amazing medical system, but I think it also marries another portion of Taiwan, which is the hardware side of things.
And you see, everything in our lives has become wireless. But if you go to the hospital, man, what is wireless? Pretty much nothing, right? So I think this is the natural evolution for technology.
But it would be interesting, you know, over a long period of time, you've got radars going down. Boom, boom, boom.
Start getting
boom,
canned.
With that, let's bring on our next entrepreneur. But before we do, we got to look behind the scenes.
I bought vegetables from that market yesterday. I have to cook them.
I know you guys participated in the show before.
It was a very challenging journey, I would say.
It's a real pleasure to be invited again. Shows that we are doing something great and interesting.
How did you two meet?
Headhunter.
Yeah, they headhunted me and I joined this company. The big company day after day is always the same. I wanted to join a startup company with good product. I want to do real things, and this company was presenting this. Yeah, here's the challenges, possibilities. So let's do it, let's do it. My wife and my 2 kids are very happy about what I am doing. I'm helping the world to be better. I'm helping people and families to have a better life. We are helping people with difficulties. To help people on their daily life and to have a better life is something I'm very proud of, and my family is very supportive with this because I just want to make a better world.
My family, of course, worries that I'm always busy, but every time they see the happy face of me when I receive feedbacks from our customers, I think they know it's worth it. It's been a long journey for us, but initially what we wanted was to promote a better mental health with our product, and I think we're doing a good job so far.
We want to help people. We have good tools to help people being healthier.
We know we can make it, and we're worthy of this choice, this grand prize. So pick us this time.
Coming up on Meet the Drapers.
How do we know you're not just selling us snake oil?
Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
It's a robot dog! Shake. Radar ears. I'm sold. What do I have to do? Look at this.
And reduce the melatonin in the morning.
How are you going to be better? I'll give you a card. It's got Bitcoin on it. This is a true entrepreneur here. He's got potential.
You can say it's big, but it's a small city actually. 30–40% of the Taiwan population lives in Taipei.
The people here is actually passionate.
The technology culture here is different in that there's a lot more feeling to it. It's a different kind of power, and I like that kind of culture.
And how about the food?
Food, it's good, wonderful. Actually, you can see my finger. Yeah.
Me too. Like.
Okay, our next entrepreneurs are actually entrepreneurs from a previous season. This is Elaine and Enchia from Bened Biomedical. Give us your pitch.
Did you guys learn anything from last time?
Try to relax, and we're still not knowing it. We're still too nervous. Good afternoon, we're Bened Biomedical, the global leader in medical probiotic. Yes, we're back again. So, have you ever experienced Of course, I was super nervous in the beginning, and when I started the pitch, I think I was still a little bit blacked out. I also have this pressure of, we can't lose this time. That's what I'm doing now. Have you ever experienced trouble finding a word to say or to recall a name? Or have you noticed that it's very often that we lose muscle faster than we lose weight? Aging is inevitable. Actually, our brains start to age when we're 24, and it's happening every day, every moment, right now, on everyone.
This is very depressing.
Very
so
depressing. However, according to this new research published on Science magazine, we could choose to age healthier and happier if we have the right gut microbiota. So Benet Biomedical will introduce you this new technology, Gerobiotic. It's a unique probiotic targeting the fundamental process of aging. PS23.
So this is different from your previous product.
It's a new product.
Is a new
yes,
product.
That's why we're back.
Oh, interesting.
When Tim started to ask me, interrupt my pitch, I actually loved it because he knew that I'm bringing something new instead of just repeating from last season. This Gerobiotic PS23 is your secret pathway to healthy aging. PS23 can boost our learning and memory ability by regulating the key neurotransmitters. We find that PS23 has great benefit to treat sarcopenia. The clinical study in Taiwan also shows that PS23 can accelerate the improvement and recovery of muscle strength. What's more promising is that we still have several clinical studies ongoing to treat cognitive impairments. Business-wise, with our first probiotic product, we have already generated 12 million of revenue in 2022. We are targeting to reach $19 million in 2023. We're expanding this D2C model to all over the world, first to China and to Europe.
How do we know you're not just selling us snake oil?
I was not offended. I mean, it's a normal question people are asking, right? You have so many bad things on the market. We are not one of them. We know that. We are not snake oil. Our product have been tested random versus placebo, double-blind on clinical studies made by third parties. So we know the results, we know the effects, so we know the benefits that we can bring inside our product. And it's not snake oil. It's science-based and science-proven.
You were tested by a third party in London? That's what you're telling me? That's your credibility? It's just some third party who tested it, said, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, give me some of the profits. How much do you make these for and how much do you sell them for?
The retail price is around 50 USD per bottle.
50?
Yeah, and it's a 1 month treatment.
How much does it cost you to make?
We cannot tell that.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can disclose these kind of elements.
The margin is good enough for us.
Yeah. It was my first time on a TV like this. A lot of pressure, just add pressure. More and more and more pressure.
And when was the last time you took one?
Last week when I went back from USA.
So you take them like once a week?
Once per day.
But the last time you took it was a week ago.
I was on a jet lag, so I forgot to take it on the morning. It's once a day for 1 month.
If this really works, it's going to be a bonanza. It's going to be amazing.
Are there any things that'll negate the benefits of your product, like alcohol or?
No, there is no real things that are going to be damaging the probiotics. Normal lifestyle is very compatible.
So what I'm hearing is keep drinking alcohol. Is that what you're saying?
If you want to drink, don't be crazy, but yeah, it's part of life. Enjoy it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I loved when Alain said we should enjoy life. That really is the spirit of our business. We are human.
Are these all known ingredients? I think there are different types of probiotics in the ingredients. Are they all known, previously used?
Yes, the combination is unique and we know it's safe and we have the data on FDA safeties. We have all the clinical data.
Would I get pretty much the same thing if I had magnesium, B5, and some yogurt?
No.
Why? What's different? That says probiotic on it too.
I think they understood what our technology is heading. But they did have doubt.
Many people are confused about probiotics. If you eat the right probiotic, I mean the right one, it will bring the right genes to you and you will have the right effect.
Well, does that mean that you should be taking a different one than I am taking?
Yes, everybody will react differently. Nonetheless, if you look at the clinical studies, it doesn't matter that much after 1 month.
Well, thank you, Alain and Chia, so much for coming back on to Meet the Drapers.
We are developing a lot of new technology and new products and new concepts very quickly. So by the time when we can enter semi-final, we probably have a lot more interesting things to share with you.
We really want to bring joy and happiness and healthiness to as much people as possible, to have a long life as much as possible, to have enjoy drinks and parties and everything as long as possible.
So what did everybody think of these two with Bened Biomedical?
It's hard to tell if it works. You know, that's what I can't get over. If it does work, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
Going through the vitamin route, there's a question, is this a placebo? If they really want to get serious about this, see if it's statistically significant.
And what do you think if they don't? And they just keep doing what they're doing and they believe it. And clearly the margins are really high because she wouldn't tell us what it cost.
Tim, look at this. The margin is 100%. This bottle.
Oh, the bottle's empty?
Right.
Okay, that says something, right? I think we got snake oil here. Just kidding, but not really. So let's bring on our next entrepreneur. Before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
可是我们已经取消了耶。
Family?
Yeah, a family, right?
Yeah, I have a family. I have a wife and one children.
They know you're gonna be on TV?
Yeah, they know. They say, yeah, fighting. Good luck. They fully support to I spin off the company after I finish my PhD degree. I never go to work outside, so I spin off this company after I get my PhD degree. So I think I already do this material and do the application for a long time from my master degree and PhD degree. So what I do and what I learn translate to what I do in the future, so they can give me the full support. I think the most important thing is that how to make the right decision and how to operate a company that can move forward to make our goal come true and our milestone can progress. Our dream and our goal is to be the gold standard for all cell therapy products that enter the human clinical trial. Now I'm full energy, because I need breath to show, to talk, to announce the idea we create and the service we can provide. I'm glad to have this opportunity, can join the Meet the Draper, then we can know the much people know who is LumiX.
Coming up on Meet the Drapers.
Which of these entrepreneurs is going on to the semifinals?
Welcome back to Meet the Drapers.
All right, we're here at the Taiwanese Space Center. So we're going in to meet the director.
You'll be able to see good things here that we've been doing for the last 30 years.
I'm not sure whether it's a satellite or a Halloween costume, but it's going to do some great things for humanity.
Government have a lot of programs. They can support our funding.
The Taiwan government have encouraged the startup since many years ago.
A lot of possibilities to be international.
And very good healthcare system. I think Taiwanese people has that concept of staying healthy.
We have so much convenience, like public transport system. We have the MRT, we have the Taiwan high-speed railway.
Yes.
I really enjoy it right now.
Yes, me too.
So our first entrepreneur is Luminix. Luminix, give us your pitch.
At that moment, I feel very, very exciting and full of energy. This is a big stage we can show who we are. I need to show my best. Hello, judges. So the problem of Lumis is to verify where is the cell. Cell therapy is an amazing treatment to use the cell to treat a human disease. But he still faces a challenge in pre-market how to make sure the cell really migrate to his destination and what are they doing there? It's still a big problem. So LumiX built the cell GPS system to tracking the cell position, migration, and his biodistribution to answer the cell therapy impact to our customer. So LumiX can overcome this problem. We can maintain the signal from 2 minutes to 6 months. The material we use is artificial nano diamond. We can make the diamond emit the ray fluorescence. Diamond forever. So our business model is that we're selling our kits and provide the analysis platform with the image analysis and the cell quantification analysis. We are expert in chemistry, biology, and optics. Luminex will light up the cell and light up the world.
So you're tracking these cells going through a human body, and you're lighting them up. When you put this stuff in my body, you're saying it normally would last 2 hours, and you're making it last for 6 months. For 6 months, I've got little radiated things in my body. Do I really want that?
I wish maybe he will know our material is non-toxic, non-toxic to animal and to human body. Actually, our material will not have a radiation. Its image system is a fluorescence. So after excitation, he will emit the fluorescence.
So it's a fluorescent signal that's in there. And,
yes.
But even a fluorescent signal, it gives me a little bit of the creeps going through my body. Do I light up at night?
This question is interesting. A lot of people ask us, our material can light up the body. We don't have a radiation. You will not be light at night. Yeah, actually, our material will be removed from the human body.
Does it require FDA approval to get this fluorescence into my body?
Yes, we need to have a FDA approval to do the tracking in human body. But currently, we focus on the preclinical stage.
Can you make money in the preclinical stage?
Yes, our material, we don't need FDA approval. We can make money now. We sell our kits and provide the full analysis surface to our customers.
I'm a little bit concerned about the market size because if you look at pharmaceutical industry, if you look at the pyramid, the bottom, the biggest piece is the patients using the medicine. You're looking at the top. How do you price this and how many units can you sell?
Actually, the kits we sell is about 1,000 to 3,000 $, and our surface is about 10,000 to 20,000 per project per case. So actually, the market is big.
So the traditional luminescence doesn't work for cell therapy. Is this better for cell therapy? Because that's a new and growth industry, so that's a good idea to go into.
Actually, the limit by his fluorescent signal, because after excitation, the signal will disappear.
So why are you doing this? Why do you care? Is this something you've studied for a long time? What is it?
It's difficult. The school never teach how to set up the company or how to operate the company. So how to make the right decision is very important because I made the decision every day, every time, everywhere. Let's say in Chinese, 学以致用. What I learned in academia, then translate to real world industry. So I want to do it, and I'm doing now. How use this technique to help more people to accelerate development is our goal and our dream.
Are you able to get past the blood-brain barrier and start, I'm thinking about, can you track like the progression of Alzheimer's? Is this a potential target market if you're able to get FDA approval?
Actually, we will not pass the BBD, but if the brain there, the barrier will be destroyed by stroke.
So if you take a look at the possible conditions you could potentially help address, what are the top 3?
The Judge Tyrone, I think he loved me. One is for cell therapy, is for regeneration, mesenchymal stem cell. The second one, we can help to check in the immunotherapy, how to kill the tumor, especially for solid tumor.
Harry and Lisa, very nice to have you on Meet the Drapers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's terrific.
Thank you. I feel exciting and it's an amazing day. We need to find more opportunity to demonstrate and to introduce. We can save the world and save more life.
So what did everybody think of Luminex? What did you think, Andy?
Cell therapy is definitely a growth area. Inject a little bit of stem cell, it cures arthritis, kills tumor, it seems to give you a new brain. People become smarter. I might need to get an injection myself, but I still have some questions about where they're going after within the value chain.
I think what's interesting is the potential for this. You were talking about immunotherapy, a lot of the different drugs. I think it's an exciting idea, and I wish them well on their journey.
I was wondering if you can light up some cells and make them red and blue and kind of have like purple explosions when they get together.
Lights.
Yeah. Okay, with that, I think we've got to make some tough decisions. So it's going to be up to the judges, but even then,
we may not be that helpful.
It's going to come down to the crystal ball here. And what the crystal ball will tell us is which of these entrepreneurs is going on to the semifinals, and the grand finale winner will get a $1 million investment from us. So why don't we bring back on all the entrepreneurs that we've had. So we're going to start with Luminex. We were very excited about the long-term potential. The downside for your company is that you got to go through FDA approval, and that is such a drag. StreamTech, I think our judges and I were very excited about the idea of being remotely monitored while we're in the hospital bed. The downside is we're concerned that there may be a lot of competitors that come in. And BlockTech, we were a little confused overall by the presentation. I think that's because you're new at it and you're just getting started. You have this thing, the tags are going to be important, the data from the tags are going to be important, grabbing all that data and doing interesting things with it, and maybe it will end up being good for society. Bened Biomedical, by the way, these things are empty. So we thought, oh yeah, right, snake oil is right. Clearly your revenues are really working, and clearly your margins are good because you didn't want to tell us your costs. The downside here is this is kind of a trendy business, and so you'll catch a trend and then that trend will go away and somebody else will be the hot thing. If the crystal ball is wrong and doesn't pick one of you, we're going to choose one for the semifinals, but the audience vote you right into the finale. The audience chooses 3 in the finale, and then we choose 3 in the finale, and then those 6 compete for the $1 million investment. So with that, we will consult the crystal ball, and it's going, and it's got tag technology, metaphysical, it's got, oh yeah, it's a very powerful force that's going on here. And now I'm getting a very strong signal, and it's StreamTech. StreamTech, you move on. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I still feel like unbelievable. It's just too surprised for me.
We wanted to take this as a business. We want to make sure that we're profitable and doing social good at the same time. If you can relate to this and give us this chance, we want to find that answer. How can we get both at the same time?
The audience around the world, you need to vote Luminex because we have a special technology. We can light up the cell, we can light up the world.
It's very important that we try to bring something to people.
Of course it is great, that's why we're doing it, and we're preaching it like a gospel everywhere, just try to promote our idea. Believe me, we will bring a lot more interesting thing by the final, so vote us in.
Thanks for being on Meet the Drapers! That's a wrap.
Do you think your mom would be proud of you?
I wish I could make her proud. And I think at this point, I make the first step. Once that I can actually deploy the solution worldwide, really make my mom proud.
We're funding heroes, a future shapers.